I had referenced in the chat about the white paper that was just released, and Dr. Osler is an absolute expert on NRF2 pathways, so he can speak to that a little bit. But this is amazing information that's come out about our products that has been validated by two separate universities, one in the UK and one in Australia. Amazing. This is huge. So thank you, Jim.
Yes.
Yeah, Lee.
Yeah, well, maybe Maureen just kind of cued me in a different direction. Your question, Jim, was
How big is
How
this?
big of a deal is this? I
With
mean,
the-
you have outside labs
The white
that are
papers.
coming to us.
now I'm back. Thanks.
Yeah,
So,
cool.
there's probably internationally one of the bigger associations of professional society was previously, as was all science, looking at what we call free radicals. It was about antioxidants and putting out free radicals. For 40 years, our world industry in the world has been focused on antioxidants to put out oxidation, believing that to be the source of cancer and all diseases and so forth. And recently, they changed their name of this professional society from a focus on antioxidant medicine to the Society for Redox Biology and Medicine. And the point of that is that these energetic molecules that I spoke of earlier that are produced in the mitochondria produce a slight, mild bit of oxidation that we must have in our body in order to activate these healthy stress response mechanisms. We don't want to be constantly neutral, homeostasis, balanced forever, 24/7, 365. We want to challenge our bodies periodically. That's why we have a redox lifestyle. That's why we exercise and actually damage our body when we exercise. That's why we fast. That's why we keto. That's why we lower our glucose levels. That's why we do all of these things in a lifestyle orientation that produces a mild bit of oxidative stress, is so that we can, on purpose, practice or exercise or upregulate our body's innate capacity and ability to be resilient, to be stress resilient. And that's where ASEA comes in, because ASEA's bioreactive molecules, these are redox molecules made in a laboratory by electrolyzing saline, purified saline. We're doing the same thing that happens in the mitochondria. When I put those in my body, I'm directly creating this mild oxidative stress that turns on these pathway genes by command. It's a pseudo stress. It's a mimicking stress when I do it this way. These are redox biology principles. And that's why this whole Society for Redox Biology and Cellular Health is the coming thing in anti-aging. This is the new thing. The next 20 years, this anti-aging medicine, biohacking the body, biohacking the cell to intentionally, purposefully, and in a practiced, exercised way, hack my cells to do what I want them to do so they can be exercised and stress resilient. That's the whole function of this. I'll end on one science point, and that's to go back and emphasize what Dr. Lin did say. We are not looking, I love your expression about cells don't stand still. I really like, that's a good expression. The definition of the word hormesis, for those who are listening and want to look that up on the internet, it's HORMESIS. Hormesis is a scientific redox biology principle that says that we're putting in motion, we are activating something, we're regulating something, and that requires a slight bit of stress or challenge or insult, if you will, to the cell, because then it can respond. And so what we're talking about is your resilience, your ability to stress respond or be stress adaptive so that you can recover more quickly.